San Francisco is shaking things up with a new speeding ticket system and, honestly, it is raising a lot of eyebrows. Imagine getting fined based not just on how fast you were driving but also on how much money you make. Sounds a bit wild, right? Well, that is exactly what is happening under the Speed Safety System pilot program backed by California Governor Gavin Newsom. Here is the deal. If you are caught driving more than 11 miles per hour over the speed limit, you will get a ticket. No surprise there. But here is the twist. How much you pay depends on your income. For folks earning at or below 200% of the federal poverty level, there is a 50% discount. And if you are homeless or considered indigent, you get a whopping 80% off. It is like a sliding scale, but for breaking the law. The program officially kicked off on March 20th with 33 speed cameras scattered around the city. However, do not expect all of them to catch you just yet, only about half are actually up and running. For the first 60 days, these cameras will just send out warnings, easing people into the new system. But after that grace period, fines will start rolling in. Why target speeding so aggressively? Well, San Francisco has a serious problem with traffic-related injuries and deaths. Believe it or not, 68% of severe injuries or fatalities happen on just 12% of the city's streets. Officials say these new cameras are placed in the most dangerous areas to curb reckless driving and save lives. Sounds reasonable enough, but some critics wonder if it is really about safety or just another way to fill the city's coffers. And in case you are thinking this is a one-off experiment, think again. Los Angeles is planning to launch a similar program in 2026. But they are adding a unique twist. Instead of paying fines, low-income drivers will have the option to do community service. It is an interesting approach, and it raises a big question: is this the future of traffic enforcement? Supporters of the program argue that it makes fines fairer. After all, a $500 ticket hits a minimum wage worker much harder than it does a tech executive. By adjusting fines based on income, the financial pain is shared more equally. On the flip side, opponents worry that it could create more bureaucracy and, frankly, a lot of confusion. One thing is clear: San Francisco is not afraid to try bold new ideas. Whether this program ends up being a model for the rest of the country or just another controversial experiment remains to be seen. What do you think? Is this a fairer system, or is it just a fancy way to complicate things further?